Okay, let's dive straight into this explainer and completely transform how you use the Google AI ecosystem. Most people out there are still treating AI like it's some glorified magic 8 ball. They're really just scratching the surface. But today, we're going to change that completely. We're looking at how to maximize Gemini and the entire Google AI stack. We're taking it from a basic chat window and turning it into a unified, highly practical operating system for your entire digital life. We've got a lot of fascinating ground to cover. We'll start with the Google AI ecosystem, look at power prompts and custom gems, and explore Gemini in Google Workspace. Then, we'll tackle NotebookLM for deep research, prototyping, and code assist, and wrap up with privacy, safety, and your next steps. Section 1. The Google AI ecosystem. Before we can really use these tools effectively, we absolutely have to shatter this illusion that Gemini is just a simple chatbot. A beginner mindset treats it like a search bar. You ask a random question, get a random answer, and move on. You're basically treating a supercomputer like a basic search engine. But a power user mindset, they see Gemini as a unified, practical AI operating system. They're using it to plan, analyze, build, and automate their actual daily workflows. To really grasp how this all fits together, I absolutely love this metaphor from the source material. It says, Gemini is the brain, Workspace is the office, NotebookLM is the library, AI Studio is the lab, Code Assist is the developer desk, and GEMs are trained employees. Think about it. Every single piece of Google's AI stack has a specific, tailored role. You wouldn't hire a highly trained employee just to sit in the library and do nothing, right? You want to use the right tool for the right job. So the absolutely crucial point here is tool matching. Gemini apps, that's your go-to for general prompting and planning. GEMs are your reusable custom assistants. NotebookLM is strictly for your source-grounded research. AI Studio is the lab for prompt and model testing. The Gemini API is for actual app development, and Code Assist is for coding and debugging. You definitely shouldn't use regular Gemini chat for heavy multi-document research. Match the tool to the task, and honestly, your efficiency is going to skyrocket. Section 2. Power prompts and custom gems. So instead of typing out super vague requests like, help me with my business, power users follow a 5-part anatomy for the perfect prompt. Step 1 is role. Who is the AI supposed to act as? Step 2 is goal. What's the exact outcome you want to achieve? Step 3, context. Give it the background info, the raw materials it needs. Step 4, constraints. What rules must it absolutely follow? And step 5, output format. How exactly should the answer be structured? Skip these and you get generic, useless answers. Use them and you're basically writing a mini program that delivers consistent, high-quality results every single time. Now, what if you have a massive, structured prompt that you use every single week? That's exactly where GEMs come in. A GEM is a specialized AI assistant inside Gemini with a packaged role, tone, and set of rules for performing repeatable jobs. Say you always turn messy meeting notes into polished client emails. Build a GEM. You give it the instructions once, and you never have to repeat yourself. It literally becomes your dedicated, trained employee for that specific workflow. Section 3. Gemini in Google Workspace. This is where we step into the actual office, and the magic really happens for your day-to-day productivity. You can chain workflows together so seamlessly. Imagine pulling source documents straight from Google Drive, then using Gemini to summarize a completely chaotic Gmail thread right alongside a transcript from your morning Google Meet. Then, you take those insights straight into Google Docs to draft a clean project outline. From there, hop over to Google Sheets to analyze the imported data, jump into Google Slides to generate a visual deck, and finally, use Google Vids to write a script and create video clips for your presentation. It's a completely connected end-to-end workflow. But all that connected workflow power raises a really important question. What happens when you have a massive stack of your own PDFs, transcripts, and course outlines? What if you need the AI to read your specific files without hallucinating or pulling in random outside web noise? Section 4. NotebookLM for deep research. Welcome to the digital library of your AI operating system. Unlike general chat, which, let's be honest, loves to confidently invent facts, NotebookLM anchors its answers strictly to your uploaded materials. It effectively gives your AI tunnel vision in the best way possible. You can upload static copies of PDFs, Google Docs, and transcripts, and then ask strictly source-grounded questions. It won't invent things. From there, you can instantly generate study guides, flashcards, and quizzes. You can even create audio and video overviews of your research. It is an absolute game changer for deep study systems. Section 5. Prototyping and Code Assist. Now we're heading out of the library and into the lab to see how ideas actually turn into functional software. Look, beginners often rush into complex fine-tuning before they even know what they're building. Don't do that. The smart path is deliberate. Test your complex prompts in Google AI Studio first. Perfect your logic, then use the Get Code feature to move toward the Gemini API. If you're building an actual app, use Gemini Code Assist for debugging and reviewing. The golden rule here: focus on better prompts, better examples, and clearer constraints before you ever worry about expensive fine-tuning. Build the prototype safely first.
Section 6. Privacy, Safety, and Next Steps.
None of this amazing AI power matters if you aren't protecting your data. So let's establish your absolute never share list. Never, ever feed passwords, API keys, private keys, and seed phrases, sensitive client data, or confidential student records into any AI system, not even when you're just testing a prototype. AI tools are powerful, but professional AI users protect their context and their data just like they protect their bank accounts. And when it comes to connected extensions and workspace integrations, remember this rule. Connected apps require minimum necessary access. If you don't need it, disconnect it. Workspace apps are incredibly convenient, but you shouldn't give the AI the keys to your entire digital life just to draft one specific email. Practice data minimization. Limit the access to limit the risk. Finally, let's talk about keeping your system running smoothly. If your project chat gets too long, it suffers from prompt drift. The AI basically gets digital amnesia. It gets confused or forgets your original rules. When that happens, hit the reset button with a simple 3-step handoff workflow. First, ask Gemini to create a context handoff prompt summarizing the project and next steps. Second, start a brand new, clean conversation. And third, paste that handoff prompt to continue working. It instantly refreshes the AI's memory and keeps your project completely focused, without all the clutter. So I'll leave you with this provocative thought. AI isn't coming to take your job, but someone building a custom AI operating system absolutely will. Are you ready to stop using AI like a search bar? It's time to upgrade your workflow. Please like, subscribe, and comment below on what workflow or custom gem you're going to build first. And definitely check the description links to download the related PDFs and prompt templates to get started. Thanks so much for diving into this explainer with me, and happy building!